So we have part two of The Game Was Loaded. It's a 3-day game. I've actually been encouraged to see that it's not actually real time. It does seem event or action based, which is good. Which also means it does seem like you can pretty quickly. I think the vibe I'm getting is that if you don't know what you're doing, you can quickly kill whatever chance you have of winning the game, because characters will not talk to you. You won't be able to talk to them until the next day, and it just seems like there's too much to do to afford to have a big path like that blocked off for an entire day, because there are only 3 days in the game. So I did bring up the game notes here on stream or screen on the stream. So these were just the notes we took at the end of last night. These are the sort of the productive to-dos we think we have to do. Notably, it does seem like we got to shave every day, each of the 3 days. You can only shave once a day at the barbershop. And the donut is going to be important to get the intel from Officer Denton to get the raid roster, which we're going to need to show to Jake's joint on night one. So the bad news is that I think it's pretty easy to mess up and kill whatever chance you have of winning. The good news is restarting the game doesn't seem like a big deal. You can quickly replay it.
Yeah, post-Sunday stream, yay.
Hey, yay. Thank you, Woods, for the 10 months. Much appreciated. Thanks, Woods. Welcome to the Rufus Ruffians. The game was scuffed, among other things, yes. Hello, welcome. So, you fell asleep the last stream and got him a recap. Yeah, so basically we're playing a detective by the name of Scott Anger. Apparently we're coming off a 1 month drinking binge, and so we're just now returning to duty. And I guess we have a case. Oh, also, we cheated on our fiance with some woman who, like a nightclub singer, I think, who then later got killed in an alleyway. Actually, the alley that's on screen now. She got shot. But the police have told us they don't want us investigating that murder. But meanwhile, our ex-fiancé, who understandably dumped us over the cheating, still talks to us. And I don't know, it's sort of strange. She's a journalist, so she works at the local paper. Meanwhile, the case we have taken on is some woman from Oregon. Her brother works in this, we think it's a generic California city where the game takes place. And her brother has gone missing, even though he had sent money home like every month. So she's worried, so she's hired us to track him down. That's basically the gist of it. So with all that said, let's resume our timer. And rather than even load a game, we're just going to start a new one. So here's the woman who's hired us, and she returns apparently to Oregon. Okay, so we will first off add to our inventory. We have the photo of Angela, who is our mistress who got shot in that alley. We got a camera. We got a fountain pen, and then in our drawer we have our engagement ring. Okay, then we can get a plunger here. Not sure what we're going to use that for, but it should be interesting. What was the other item we could get here? There was one other one. Somewhere.
It's empty.
Nothing in there. Oh, the dirty postcard. Right. What does he say about this, by the way?
You have it, Scott.
Okay, he doesn't even care. All right, and then cigarette.
That's one you owe me.
Yeah, I have to be really careful with the cigarette because anyone will take the cigarette, but you won't get anything for it. So we should be careful about that one. Cigarette is the other item we need here. Okay. Now, the other thing is we end up having to pay $50 to the landlord to get out of here. I'm wondering if there's a way out of that. Like, so we don't have to give him as much money. I think we did try giving him some other things. In fact, I think he even takes the cigarette. Maybe we should do a save here since this is just getting all the items. That's probably a good idea, so we don't have to do it every time. But the game does definitely feel like it's a start of a it feels like it's the sort of game where you just have to routinely optimize it. Oh, looks like I'm dropping tons of frames. Yeah, sorry. My internet has been terrible for about a week now. I don't know why. Just you know what? It might be because we've gotten tons of rain here. For some reason, that has an impact. Perhaps that's why. Yeah, it's actually, even now that I think about it, it has disconnected me during like work calls too, and that sort of thing. So giving him the cigarette won't work. Dirty Postcard, I think we got a reaction out of him, but did we try the plunger and the other thing? I guess we didn't.
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon Dan Klein might have made the news. Check the newspaper. Maybe he's been arrested.
He
Check
hasn't,
the
though.
police station.
He did make the
Maybe
news.
he's hiding out. Check at Jake's joint. Hell, maybe he's been elected mayor.
Okay.
I want my rent now. Today. 150 smackaroos.
Pretty pricey rent for this day and age, I will say.
No, you don't, bub.
I think it should be affecting the drop frames. It shouldn't affect the quality of the frames that you get. That's strange.
Say, Jack.
Jack nothing, fella. I want money, not one of your lame excuses. Nobody wants to buy your lame excuses.
That's okay. I ain't selling them.
Oh my god. Get out of here, this stupid antivirus thing. Alright, by the way, have you seen Dan?
That ain't green.
And he won't take the engagement ring?
I don't want your cheap jewelry.
Oh, right. Okay, we did try that on him. Can you help us out? Our toilet has backed up. I believe that's part of your duties.
That ain't green.
Damn it. And then what was the funny response he gave with the dirty postcard?
Now for her, maybe I could forget the rent. For you guys, nix.
How about if we put Ralph in a grass skirt?
Yes, we should put Ralph in a grass skirt. That's a great idea. Actually, hold on one second. He wants the rent. There's no way to say, like, we'll come back.
The fire alarm. Never tested. I hope it isn't a false alarm.
Is there any way to pull this alarm? Oh, with the cigarette, maybe. No. So hoping to light it here, and then we wouldn't have to pay because everyone would have to evacuate. I like that.
That ain't green.
Oh, but he doesn't take it. Okay. Ooh, that's actually interesting. Can we... The one thing I don't like is there's no way to restore.
Shut up and pay up.
All right, fine. Let's just give him everything because I don't really care. Okay, here.
That'll do. But I want the rest in 7 days or you're both out.
Thanks for backing me up there, Ralph.
Sorry, Scott. I'll handle him next time.
Better do a good job. I think he's serious.
All right, so let's restore. I do want to try to see if we can use that. Like, if we approach the door, does it automatically? Wait, do we have the cigarette in this save? Oh, I hate the double clicking to access your inventory. Not double clicking. Both left, the simul clicking, both left and right is really annoying. Yeah, damn, you can't access the fire alarm, okay.
I want my rent now. Today. 150 smackaroos.
The fire alarm. Never tested. I hope it isn't a false alarm. The fire alarm. Never tested.
Oh my god, access the damn inventory. What a terrible interface. All right. Can we get away with 40? Does it have to be 50?
Keep it coming.
No, it has to be 50. Damn it.
That'll do. But I want the rest in 7 days or you're both out.
Thanks for backing me up there, Ralph.
Sorry, Scott. I'll handle him next time.
Better do a good job.
All right, quiet you. So I don't know if it's necessarily if there is a way around it. There seems like
Not
there
without
should be,
my hat.
but I'm not going to worry
Good
about it
luck,
for now.
partner.
Likewise.
Unless
my
money.
car.
All right, quiet. Unless money becomes a problem later, it's probably not worth worrying about for the meantime. All right, I'm going to leave the wrench and the tire iron in the car until we have reason to need it, because we end up having an inventory limit of 15 items. All right, so we need to get the donut first.
Meg's Diner. Not much wrong with it. Meg is never glad.
All right, so let's get the donuts and coffee.
Donuts and coffee, thanks.
Gives us a sneering look. Donuts should not make like squishy sounds like that.
I'm full. I'll save this for later.
Okay.
Not bad. Reminded me of coffee.
Reminded me. Now, is there anything we can do with the cup here? You can't combine stuff in your inventory? Not really, apparently. Even though the game said you could. Put the donut in the cup. Okay.
You drank the cup.
I was thirsty.
Yeah.
I worried that Meg would do something horrible to my food next time. Then I wondered how I'd be able to tell the difference.
Alright, might as well also get a blue plate special.
I'll try the blue plate special.
That way we can get the fork, knife, and spoon. It's the exact same as the chicken surprise and beef stew.
Well, I got it past my mouth. Now it's my stomach's turn to deal with it.
You ate the plate.
So what is it, like
I had to.
40
The food
cents?
was stuck to it.
Get.
Meg never gets mad. She gets cooking. July 29. Morning edition. Mayor announces new crime reform. Seems the mayor thinks there are too many criminals running around, so he's going to teach them a lesson. Let me guess. Spelling? Math?
Where's the tip?
Where's the service?
When we tipped her, we got nothing in return. So. Alright, so let's get the raid roster.
The city police station. Officer Jim Denton. When I first met him, Denton had a wife.
Okay, so photo of Dan.
That's Dan Small.
Dan Small?
Pretty sure.
So, Dan Klein is known around town as Dan Small. A man with an alias is a man with a secret.
Okay, and then give him the donut.
Thanks. I better get a refill.
You're welcome. Okay, take it.
A raid roster. It's a schedule of upcoming license raids on clubs. Let me see. August the 1st. Rostered officers, Scully and Coleman. Establishment, number 1, Dog Alley. Proprietor, Jacob Turner.
Okay. Can we take a photo of anything here? No. Okay.
Denton's pen.
If you're talking about Dan Small, he's gonna throw us out, right? So,
The police notice board. Who's on duty, who's on leave, and who's on top in the department-wide Tiddlywinks tournament.
tournament.
Stay out of trouble till I see you again.
Depends on where you see me.
Depends on where the trouble is.
Hey, Braca. All right, so let's go get our shave. So we're not looking haggard. For what's her face?
Mac
yeah.
the barber.
Get the hair.
I'm always polite to Mac. Never insult a man who's handy with a cutthroat razor.
So we get the raid roster, hair.
Howdy, Mac.
Hey, Scott.
So maybe the cup or the plate. We'll see if we can get that later. Hair. Get the shave.
Towel time.
Down.
I tell you, Scott, what's got 4 legs and smells like glue? Periwig. Is that horse a nag or what?
And then I guess we can go to the newspaper and just make small talk and do research, I guess. But
Do you believe it? Tiger's Revenge, race 4, 10 on the nose. Got it.
so he's a bookie.
Finish.
We should be able to use that against him at some point.
You got my nickel? Have a nice day, Scott.
Thank you.
How about the mayor's new angle?
Meow.
I didn't vote for him.
You didn't have to. Most of the people in the cemetery did.
Meow, meow, meow.
Tell me about Angela Donald.
You don't talk to me about your private eye work, and I won't talk to you about dandruff.
Yeah, but I thought he said she was a very nice girl.
I shaved you today already. What are you, a werewolf?
I am. What of it?
July 29. Afternoon edition.
Afternoon.
Nothing new in the afternoon edition. I guess they haven't had a chance to make up any more news.
See you tomorrow, Scott.
Okay, newspaper office.
The Tribune. Frankie Henderson.
Okay. So,
Tell me about Dan Small.
Dan who? Never heard of him. Newspapers don't write themselves, Scott. I'm busy.
is she gonna kick us out? Hang on, we should do research before that, just in case.
Be my guest.
What have you got on Dan Small?
Nothing.
Nothing. Dan never made the news, so he's either very, very good or exactly the opposite. What have you got on Angela Donald?
What's done is done, Scott. That woman has hurt you enough. Let the police handle it.
Oh yeah, what happened? If we showed the photo of Dan.
He's cute. Friend of yours?
Right.
Nope. Ever seen him?
No. I'd like to.
A very knowing look. All right, fountain pen plunger, photo of Angela. She got pissed when we did that. Dirty postcard, cigarette, fork, knife, spoon, raid roster. I think she got pissed at us when we gave her the raid roster, didn't she? Camera. Yeah. Mayor.
I don't want to read everything they have on the mayor. My stomach turns easy.
All right, so might as well talk to her about the mayor.
How about the mayor's new angle?
Mayor.
He's gonna get the criminals off the streets by giving them jobs at City Hall.
Nothing new in the afternoon edition.
Okay. So we should make sure that there's no like other hot spots or things to pick up that we missed here.
Frankie's typewriter. A machine as old as this ought to be retired and out to grass.
Your ass is grass.
Hands off.
She gets very handsy about her hands.
Glue. Sticky as a bad debt.
We're definitely have to get that at some point. Hang on, let's make a note of these. So, items of interest.
Don't mess with it.
Cup, plate. Then at the barber shop, we have, what's his name, Mac? Mac is a bookie, newspaper office, not officer. We have glue, typewriter.
Frankie's time. Bottles of ink. I can see black, blue, and red. Give me green and yellow, and I could draw the flags of all nations.
Black, blue, and red ink, okay. That'll definitely should be using that at some point, you would think.
Au revoir, Scott.
Oh, shit.
That's French for see you later.
Clicking back in the window made me exit. All right, it's probably fine. I don't know if we had anything else to do necessarily. I guess let's just do this so the character knows about it. Oh yeah, the music. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, wrench in the tire.
A wrench. It's adjustable, just like election results. A tire iron. I've never seen the point in ironing my tires.
Haven't you, though?
The rear view mirror. Useful for checking for lipstick on my collar, for straightening my tie, and for seeing if there are any black cars stuffed with goons following me. The rear view mirror.
You can't actually use it. Okay.
The horn. It lets you abuse people without having to wind the window down.
We can't go to the boarding house.
There's no point in visiting a hole in the ground. I won't find Dan hiding in it.
And it's not nighttime. We can't go to Jake's joint.
Jake's is closed.
No.
Jake and his regulars are all sleeping peacefully in a puddle of gin.
All right, so let's go back to our office and save then.
My office. Here I am again. Every private investigator has an office, same as every...
Office. Okay, save. So... Alright, so this is day 1 p.m. We have all of our stuff. Okay. Do we have anything we can do until nighttime? I guess we can get people mad at us.
Business is booming, Scott. Brewer's away somewhere, and we're getting business that might have gone to him.
Brewer, for his sake, he better stay out of town.
Don't be sore at Brewer for what happened while you were drunk, Scott.
It was Brewer who was pouring the drinks.
For a whole month? Anyway, keep moving on the Klein case. July's getting old. I'll man the phone and look after the other cases.
All right, sorry. You know what? What would he say about the raid roster? Oh, no, he just has to give it to Jake, obviously. All right, I guess we should get people upset at us.
It's empty.
You're empty.
Leave it, Scott. I'll pay it.
Wait, pay what?
A telephone bill.
Oh.
They want $141.23 by August 1st. Must be all those phone calls I made to Australia when I was drunk. I'd never call Australia when I was sober.
Yikes.
Cigarettes. I only smoke when I'm on fire.
I wonder whether we can get these when he's gone.
Nah, I already have one for emergencies. 2 is asking for trouble. A telephone bill.
Oh, that's also. Do.
A calendar shows you where the year's gone.
Calendar.
It never shows you how to get it back.
A calendar.
It's empty.
Not anymore, it's not. Alright,
The alley next to our office. The place where Angela was killed. Heat wave or not, I'm always cold here.
I feel like there should be an item back here. We know there's the
Bullet holes from that night. The cops got the bullets. I got lonely.
Yes, you did.
Trash cans. Full ones. Those bins are talking, and I don't like the lingo. Yesterday's newspapers. They're just like me. Crumpled, dirty, and full of the past. I don't like the smell of what was wrapped in them. The back door to Sal's drugstore. I don't shop there as a rule. Sal pinches his pennies so hard he bruises them.
Wonder whether we could break in here with the tire iron.
It's nailed shut. Sal did that after 2 kids lifted a candy bar and ran out through the back. He hates to give anything away.
Ba-ba-da. Hey, Zombie, thank you so much for the 32 months. Much appreciated, Zombie. Thank you, thank you. Happy Sunday.
Yesterday's newspapers. They're just
Yeah,
like
it's the
me.
same.
I don't know why I came here. The bullet holes in the wall are the same as they were when I looked at them drunk the other 1,000,000 times.
Ba-ba-da.
Cop stations are all in the...
Anger.
That's the name on my license.
Alright.
How about the mayor's new angle?
He's letting all the criminals out of jail to reform themselves.
Indeed. Dan Small?
Tell me about Dan Small.
Small fry, more than likely. Haven't pinned anything on him yet. But I heard he hangs around with lowlife.
Got any names for me?
No one springs to mind.
So he's a small fry. Alright, I guess he did tell us that yesterday.
Tell me about Angela Donald.
Anger, I'm telling you this once. We're taking care of that, and I don't want you looking into it. If anybody gets hurt, you're gonna be charged. You understand?
Charged. Alright, photo Dan?
Put that away.
Okay, because we already showed it to him. Obviously gets pissed if we show him the photo of Angela. Definitely not a good idea to show him the raid roster that we stole from him. What would he say about the dirty postcard?
Take a cold bath, Anger.
Oh, okay. Plunger. Hair. Would you like some hair, sir? Okay, so it seems like we talked to him about all we could.
I'm clean out of questions for now.
Alright.
Stay out of trouble.
What kind?
All kinds.
Doo-doo-doo. He gets pissed at us. Alright.
The Tribune's open, but none of the journalists are there. The typesetters and cleaners.
Alright.
Mac would be closed.
Everything's closed. Alright, we can still go to the diner, at least if Meg's still there. Get.
Back at Meg's.
Is the evening paper out yet?
Nothing new in the afternoon edition.
No, still after it. Okay.
How about the mayor's new angle?
As if I care.
Tell me about Dan Small.
Are you chewing or chat?
Should we try giving her $1 and see if that does anything?
Tell me about Angela Donald.
Yeah. Seems more likely like at a bar that would work. Hey, thanks very much for the follow. Welcome to the Adventure Quest. Okay, I mean, it sounds like we just need to kill time then probably until we get to nighttime so we can go to Jake's joint.
That's what I like about Meg, her sense of humor.
Ba-ba-da. Is it open yet? It is. Nice. Okay.
Jake's joint. It's only open nights. Last time I was here, I had my gun in my hand and a sea of broken glass at my feet. I hope Jake's memory is worse than mine.
All right, this will be the first time we're giving him the raid roster, so it's kind of exciting.
You come to get drunk and shoot up the place again? Beat it, till I can think of a reason to start liking you.
All right. Here's a reason, the raid roster. What happened to our hand?
This I can use. Watch your step.
Looks like a classy
I'll
establishment.
let you in. They ain't gonna sub you. Sit with your pals.
Are these my pals? Oh, here's where we have to play poker, huh?
Movin' Mickey Murphy. A nice guy with a wise face. As a fence, he's pretty straight.
Scotty.
Ashley McPherson. Goes by the name of Gigi. He plays the ponies.
Hey, Anger.
Red Randall Hanna. A goon for hire. He talks straight, but not a lot. He's got more morals than a piranha, but it's a close call.
So, who's for a drink?
I'm for a drink. But before we take a drink, give that to Cedric since we were able to use the raid roster. All right. So now we're in uncharted territory, which is great. So we can talk to any of the three of them. Play cards. Okay. Oh, we can even move over to the left.
Liquor. Jake waters it down with gasoline.
What? Seriously?
Hey, buy your own, Anger.
Alright. Let's start talking to these chaps. Anyone know Dan Small?
Tell me about Dan Small.
What are you doing? You know the rules. You lay a bet, you play a hand. You ask a question, you get an answer. You don't play, you don't learn nothing. How hard is that, alright?
Oh. So we gotta play to get info? That's right, I guess the manual did say that. Are you sure, even if we show a photo, the rules are the same?
Dan Small. Nice picture. Look at those teeth.
Dan Small?
Yeah, who do you think it was?
Someone else.
Oh, so there's another way you could find out what his name is, I guess.
Dan Small. Nice picture. Look at those teeth.
Alright, so they don't count as
Dan
three
Small.
people, they're just one person.
Yeah, who do you think it was?
Someone else.
Okay, so they just count as one, like, combined character.
We were real sad to hear what happened to her.
Who's for another drink?
What about the dirty postcard? That'll get a rise out of you.
Hey, I heard they had big coconuts in Hawaii.
I think she should get her hair cut and her grass trimmed. Grass trim, funny.
Yeah, I'll give you 4 to 1. She's not wearing any undie pants.
Undie pants. I'm glad they had some fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, fork, knife, spoon, camera, hair, fountain pen, ring, plunger, cigarette. Could we sell this ring? Could we hawk it? Any interest, guys? Oh, I don't think we. Oh, we can't even offer it to them. All right, the cigarette they'll probably just take and we won't get anything back, so that's not worth doing. Alright, so I guess we will play. Let's see how this goes.
The poker game. Minimum bet is $1. Table limit is 20. Some nights I nearly lose my shirt, but the table talk is worth it. I get my best leads here.
Oh, good to know. Alright, we'll definitely start with $1. Especially because we only have 64 of them.
Which ones will I throw out?
Oh gosh, 3, 5, 6, 10, and an ace. Ooh. So I mean, we could drop the ace and the 10 and try to go for a straight, but that doesn't seem to. Seems rather foolhardy. It is the poker game, Dark. Our first hand here. We could drop the 3, 5, and 6 and just go for high cards. Go for a pair. But you know what? You only live once. Let's try to go for the straight. Why not? All right. So how do we drop it? Oh, okay.
2, thanks, Mickey.
3 cards here.
3 my way.
3 cards.
We got an ace and we gave up an ace and a 10 and got an ace and a 10 back. You're kidding me. Oh my god. You guys want to talk while we play?
Tell me about Dan Small.
Come on, Anger, lay a bet first, then ask you a question, okay?
All right, fine. Should we bluff? We have ace high. I don't know, Dark. This is literally our first hand. I have no idea. 3 cards.
GG raised. Mickey raised. Red called.
Oh god, I'm out. I thought there were supposed to be icons for folding.
GG raised.
Oh, that called. Shit.
Mickey raised. Red called.
Okay, yeah, fold. Damn it.
GG dropped.
Hey.
Whoa. Okay, we definitely were not beating that. 3 jacks. Can I ask you now?
Okay, Scotty. What do you want to know?
I want to know about Dan Small.
Tell me about Dan Small.
No. I haven't seen him around lately, no.
Yeah, he used to hang around with Freddie Creel. They were as thick as thieves.
Thick as thieves? That's funny, thieves.
Okay, so he and Freddie Creel were thieves. All right, I guess we have to play another. Hand to get more intel. Actually, does that add to our people notes? Yes, we have Freddie Creel now. Nice. Dan associated with Freddie Creel. Cool.
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
We gotta play first.
Damn it. Well, if it only costs me $1, I'm totally cool with it. Anything more gets problematic. But at least now I know how to fold.
Which ones will I throw out?
Oh god. I'm not gonna do the straight business again. Especially if we have an ace and queen of diamonds, we have a slight chance of a royal flush here.
I'll have 3.
3 cards here.
3 my way.
3 cards.
Ace high. So this was only marginally better than the last hand.
GG stayed. Mickey stayed. Red stayed.
Oh, I'm just gonna go.
Hey.
Hey now. You stayed with a pair of aces? Hey yo. Alright, so he won. Can I ask you my
Okay, Scotty.
question?
What do you want to know?
Yeah, maybe Dark, maybe. Good news is we don't have to ask like that many. We don't have to play that many hands.
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
Yeah, they pulled him out of that crusher, put a stamp on him, and posted him to the coroner.
He's dead.
Posted him to the coroner, that's funny. Read the newspaper, Anger, you'll learn a lot.
All right, I will. Thank you.
Which ones will I throw out?
Wow, man, we're getting such shit hands. Should we go for a flush? God.
2, thanks, Mickey.
3 cards here.
I'll take 1.
Close.
1.
At least we have a pair. Alright, I'll stay for now, but see if it raises what it gets to. Actually, you know what? Let's raise 1.
GG raised. Mickey raised. Red raised.
I don't think we're gonna... If all 3 of them are in, I don't think there's a chance all 3 are bluffing. We're out.
GG called. Mickey raised. Red raised. GG dropped. Mickey raised.
Man, Mickey's gonna win all these
Red
things.
raised. Mickey raised. Red raised. Mickey raised. Red raised.
Whoa.
Mickey called.
Hey. Heyo. Yeah, he had a full... Wow. Full house. Yeah. Alright, I think we did a good thing. Folding earlier. Some of these guys have to be cheating too. I'm sure.
Okay, Scotty. What do you want to know?
Angela Donald.
Tell me about Angela Donald.
It's the same as showing her the
We're real sad to hear what happened to her.
Who's for another drink?
Alright, so I guess we got to do it for today's news. One more.
Which ones will I throw out?
We finally got a decent hand for once. Thank you.
I'll have 3.
3 cards here.
Oh, 2 pair.
3 cards.
Alright, let's see if we can actually win a hand here. Let's go up $2.
GG called. Mickey called. Red raised.
Wait, so if I go down, that's folding. Okay. Yeah, let's call.
GG raised.
Damn it.
Mickey called. Red raised.
In for a penny, in for a pound. Let's call again.
GG called. Mickey raised. Red raised.
Red raised. Call.
GG raised.
Oh my god, guys.
Mickey called.
Can at least someone drop out?
Red raised.
They probably cheating me. We're gonna go bankrupt. It's fine. We're gonna have to play this multiple times. As long as we get the intel, see how it works.
GG called. Mickey dropped.
Nice. He won? Ah! 3 of it. Wow, he had no full house. Come on, man.
Okay, Scotty. What do you want to know?
Today's news.
How about the mayor's new angle?
What do you expect us to know?
I don't know.
We read the same newspapers you do, Scotty. We check to see if we've made the front page.
5-1, Angry's back in suite with his reporter dame.
Short odds I'll pop you one if you say that again, GG.
Okay, okay.
Alright. Keep your shade on. Hey, BPN and Raiders. Thanks so much for the raid and welcome to the Dame. Was loaded.
How was Broken Sword 2? The Smoking Mirror. Thanks so much, BPN. Welcome everybody to a game. I hope you enjoyed Broken Sword, BPN. Disappointing compared to the first. Oh, sorry to hear that. Did you easy and short? Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't too bad for what I recall. Bump, 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 bump. All right, can we access our inventory? There we go. They know we're a PI, right? Yeah. I don't think it makes sense to show them anything else. I'm just curious what they would say about this hair. Oh, you can't even show it to them. Alright, you can't show them your PI card. So it looks like only relevant stuff you can show to them. Okay. That makes things somewhat easier. Yeah. They'll probably take my cig. Oh no, you can't even offer the cigarette. Okay. And then if we show them the photo again.
Dan Small. Nice picture. Look at those teeth.
Dan Small?
Yeah, who do you think it was?
Someone else.
I mean, all the others, we've only played the first 2, Dark. So we have 3, 4, and 5. And I think there's a 2.5 too. Like that was the fan game?
So, Dan associated with Freddie Creel. The clean boy from Oregon is getting dirtier all the time. Freddie Creel faced his end, literally in a crusher. The paper and the police will have the gory details.
Can we go there at night? Dun, dun, dun. Ba-ba-da. Can we go here at night? Boarding house?
There's no point in visiting a hole in the ground. I won't find Dan hiding in it.
What's Ney Siberia? Yeah. I think I gave it an A-. I think the music was great. Hello. By the way, I did compare the PC. The PC visually is so much better than the PlayStation. Unfortunately, the port suffers a bit. But I can't say I'm excited for it, Dark, just because I haven't even played Siberia 3 yet. So to me, it coming out doesn't do anything for me because I can't play it until people pick and support Siberia 3. But it's cool that there's another coming out, although this one isn't made by Benoit Sokal, right? Sokal. You know what I actually am looking more forward to playing is Emerzone. I want to play Emerzone. That might be one of my last remaining picks, because I think someone did pick that. It's on the viewer queue somewhere. So can we go to... Probably can't go here.
It's open, but Denton's not there. I prefer to talk to him. He almost likes me, which is more than I can say to the rest of them.
Right, well, I thought that maybe he had worked on it before he had died, and so they just finished development on the game. Because I know he died like, what, 2 or 3 years ago?
Meg's would be closed now. Okay. She's busy boiling up the leftovers.
Alright, so we have to go. Nothing else to do tonight. Unless we go to the alleyway.
Back at my office. Ralph doesn't mind me staying here until I get the money for a new apartment. I think he likes to boast about our 24-hour phone service.
24-hour. Should we check I think we kind of should check the alley at night. We might as well, right? Let's just do a save just in case. Probably isn't. No point to do it, but... Alright, night. Day 1. Night. Okay. Can we sit... Oh, he takes the cigarettes with him, damn. So we can't get it while he's gone. That's too bad.
It's locked. A filing cabinet. In there is every case we ever worked on.
Yeah, I'm leaning, Dark, to resuming the queues and the showdown, the whole system, probably for like game 4 or 16 or so.
The alley. Another visit, another heartache.
Yeah, and that's what I was suggesting with Sokal. Like, maybe there's something else, some other stuff he had worked on beforehand.
Yeah, I don't like the smell of what was wrapped in them.
So I just want to see if there's anything different with the alley at night.
It's too dark. It's not good to spend time in an alley at night. Especially not this alley.
Ooh.
It's nailed shut. Sal did that after 2 kids lifted a candy bar and ran out through the back. He hates to give anything away.
Oh, by the way, we should, hang on a second here. So, obviously play play poker, and so the only thing we really had to ask about was, we probably should ask about both Dan Small and Freddie Creel. And that was so play poker 2 times. Hey. What the heck? Okay, here.
It's too dark.
You're too dark.
It's too dark. It's too dark.
All right.
That back staircase. It's not the steep incline and the rickety steps I mind. It's the way it sways when you breathe.
Oh, how do we get to that other view? Apparently we can't. I don't want to actually leave, but that seems stupid. There's no way to turn around to see the couch.
Bedtime.
Okay. I don't feel it's worth saving just in case there was anything to do that night. Okay, he's not even here. All right, so yeah, let's just head out. So this is day 2. All right, let's think about where we want to go. Probably the police station, because we have the Freddy Creel. Is he gonna need another donut? He might need another donut. He's probably gonna need another donut. It's be good to read the paper anyway.
Back at Meg's. July 30. Morning edition. How about this heat? A record for July. Can't argue with that. It's been hotter than a torch singer's lullaby. And drier than a martini that's 99% gin. Donuts and coffee, thanks.
Coffee. Sneer. Oh, the sound is so gross.
I'm full. I'll save this for later.
Oh. Oh, good. Okay. So we can take it. Drink the coffee, why not?
Oh, damn. I should have saved some to unblock my drain.
Know anything about Freddy Creel?
Tell me about Freddy Creel. How about this heat?
Where's the tip?
Where's the service?
Yeah, next time don't be so crappy with us.
The police station again. The architecture hasn't improved any since the last time I saw it.
Make it snappy.
Will you? Do I have to make it snappy if I give you another donut?
Thanks. You better get a refill.
No. Actually, I do want him to come back, though, unless he's got more intel here. I did it more so I could talk to him.
A piece of paper. I can't read it from here. A citation. Officer Wilson is getting a medal for bravery. Good for him. I've read it.
Okay. Take his pen.
Nah. I think he's been using it to stir his coffee.
Coffee.
The police notice board.
Coffee pen.
Who's on duty, who's on leave, and who's on top in the department-wide Tiddlywinks tournament.
Turn. Alright, what can you tell me about Freddy Creel?
Tell me about Freddy Creel.
A small-time hood with big-time ambitions. Too bad for him. Ended up pitched head first into a crusher by one of his business partners.
So, we already knew that. What do you know about today's news about the heat?
How about this heat?
Do I look like I got nothing to do except your work?
Yes, you do. You absolutely do. Game. I like the vibe of it, but I don't know, it's the sort of game where you have to, like, it's easy to sort of not screw up. Well, yes, screw up. The game will not tell you you've screwed up, but because the time advances so quickly, if you haven't done a bunch of stuff, you basically have to restart. So it's one of those like restart games, you know, like you have to restart and optimize frequently kind of things. And some of the hotspots have been very small, which I'm not a fan of. Care you for some hair, sir? Okay, I don't really have anything reason to give him anything else. The dirty postcard. He just schooled. All right, so yeah, I guess we. So that was disappointing. Can I take the donut back? Probably won't be upset.
Stay out of trouble.
All right, let's go to the. No, we should go to the barber first because otherwise she's gonna tell us we look haggard.
Back at Max. Another day, another nickel.
I do want to do the research about Freddie Creel though.
Towel time. How about that Freddie Creel guy? I bet they had to slide him under the pearly gates.
Yeah, so we've heard. Yeah, I think it is action-based. Unfortunately, it's not real-time, which is good. I don't even bother looking at the watch, because until we actually understand the...
Do you believe it?
Until we actually understand...
I'm not taking any more of your bets. You don't pay, and you're a lousy loser.
It'd be good to know who was the other end of that call, was trying to place the bet with him.
Finished. You got my nickel? Have a nice day, Scott.
Oh, thank you. Can we get more hair?
I've got some.
Okay. He's gonna get pissed if we ask him about Freddie Creel. So he likes to bet, or he takes bets. He'd get pissed if we gave him anything really. Cigarette camera. Well, I guess we should ask him anyway, just in case he knows.
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
Look, Scott, I run a clean shop with a tight lip. That way I don't get no grief from anyone.
Yeah, he's not gonna tell us. Cheeky bastard.
I don't go back there. I tried once, but Mac caught me and gave me a bad haircut.
What about that weather?
How about this heat?
Hooey. It's hot enough to fry an egg on the sidewalk.
I think Miggs tried that already.
Ooh-wee. All right, he'll kick us out, but that's fine because we're not. What else are we gonna do here today? At least I can cross it off my list.
Tell me about Dan Small.
Scott, I told you twice already, I want to cut your hair and not your tongue.
Pissed.
I thought I'd better stop the questions. I like my throat without a smile.
All right, to the newspaper office. All right, we really need research to actually give us something now.
I was back at the newspaper office. You wouldn't read about it. Hello, Frankie. How you doing?
Better than you. You look sick. You eating properly?
Yeah. Hey, come eat with me.
No thanks, no time. Besides, I thought you were still drinking your lunches.
I am. Who said we were going to a restaurant? I was talking about going to the bar. All right, Freddie Creel.
What have you got on Freddie Creel?
Thank you. Finally something.
Seems that Freddie Creel was arrested a couple of times for minor offenses. But the big stop press was his death. On June 15th, Freddie lost a fight with a crusher at the O'Brien Foundry. Thumbs McKenzie was arrested and charged with Creel's murder. Freddie was survived by a widow. There's no obit. I guess he wasn't a good citizen.
Okay. So, let's put this on day 2. So we didn't really get any intel from the police station, so probably replaying this, we would just go to the newspaper office, research Freddie Creel at newspaper office. I'm going to guess that opens up a new, and I should have, let's give it a subject for that. Nope, okay. I'm going to guess that opens up a new location and maybe even a new people for us. Yes, we have Thumbs McKenzie. Small-time hood, died in Crusher. No, Freddie Creel died in the Crusher. He was partners with Freddie. Okay. Wait, what? Is this just... Hang on. Oh. Weird. Then why was Freddie's entry under Thumbs McKenzie? What the hell? Okay, whatever. All right, well, can we ask... Oh, Louise Creel. Oh, so we opened her up too. Great. She's the widow.
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
The Creel murder? That story's a month old. It's all in the morgue.
You're in the right place, Kevin. You are in the right place.
Tell me about Louise Creel.
She wasn't very cooperative when we tried to get a human interest angle on the late Freddie. She seems all right, just closed-mouthed. Pity she married a creep. All the good-looking dames seem to make that same mistake.
Not you.
Yeah, but it was a close call.
Thumbs McKenzie.
Tell me about Thumbs McKenzie.
Old news, Scott.
What's old about him? What about today's news, the heat?
How about this heat?
It's not hot enough to melt the editor's heart.
Same old news.
Have you got anything better?
Actually, yeah. Do I have anything better? Probably not really. I have a photo of Dan if you care to take a look. Or would you like some hair?
Are you trying to get me mad at you? You're doing a swell job.
Oh shit. Okay, all right. I forgot. She doesn't like us doing fun stuff with her. Okay. Oh, good. So we can research Louise and let's research Thumbs first.
What have you got on Thumbs McKenzie?
Nice. Intel.
Thumbs McKenzie has been in and out of jail a dozen times on standover offenses. He's there right now, charged with tipping one Frederick Creel headfirst into an industrial crusher. No bail. Apparently, Thumbs and Freddie used to be friends.
Okay. Good intel. All right, what can you tell me about Louise Creel?
What have you got on Louise Creel?
Nothing.
Okay. See, so that takes up time now, but we can replay this and then just avoid doing that. Okay. Good. So those are the two people we needed. Is it still the morning edition or afternoon?
Same old news.
Have you got anything better?
Not yet, but we will. Can I ask you now about? No, I asked you about everything, I guess. Well, we don't. If we ask about Angela Donald, she'll like moidorize us. Okay. So and then yeah, that doesn't give us any more items. Okay, cool. So.
Ciao, Scott.
Ciao.
That's Italian for shut the door behind you.
Shut the front door. All right. Does this open up any new destinations? Yes, Louise Creel's apartment. Very good. Oh, and the foundry and the jail. Look at this. We're cooking now. The question is whether we have enough time. All right, Louise Creel's apartment.
Louise Creel's apartment block. A nice place. It's probably full of nice people with nice cats and nice dogs.
Yeah, I guess we'll give out a Cedric for every why don't we just give Cedrics based on like new people entries and like locations. So we had 3 locations, and we got Louisa, Thumbs, and Freddie, which I gave out Cedrics for. So okay, we're good.
A door. I'm used to having them slammed in my face.
Yeah, that one was an obvious line. Yeah.
A door.
A door.
I'm used to. Louise Creel stood 5'8" and 8.7 on the Richter scale. She had legs that wouldn't quit. I figured she'd be exhausting to be around. I'm Scott Anger. I'm a private investigator. I'm looking for Dan Small.
Well, you won't find him here, Mr. Anger. But come on in. Handsome strangers are all too rare these days.
Aren't they just?
Make yourself at home, Mr. Anger.
I already have. Yeah. So what's this?
A radio. Either that, or there's an orchestra practicing next door.
Turn off the racket.
I'm glad you feel at home, Mr. Anger, but I thought you were here to see me.
Why not both? Okay, we can go through there.
A handbag. The easiest way to learn about a woman is to look in her handbag. The hardest way to learn is to have her catch you at it.
Yeah, that could be an issue. Okay.
Louise Creel. What a sight. If I was Freddy, I'd come back from the dead.
Waka waka.
I'd like to ask you some questions, Mrs. Creel.
I'm sure you would, Mr. Anger. Can I call you Scott?
You may not.
I don't think so. Then I'll be calling you Lulu, you'll be calling me Scotty, and then we'll be running away together.
That's quite an imagination you have there, Mr. Anger.
Oh, I saw an eyebrow raise. Okay, what can you tell us about yourself?
Tell me about yourself.
You first.
I'm Scott Anger, self-employed as an investigator. Not married, no pets, children, or ulcers that I know of.
The things we don't know are always the most interesting.
You haven't told me about yourself.
No, I haven't, Mr. Anger. But then again, neither have you.
Oh ho. This one's gonna be Trixie.
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
My husband was a man, Mr. Anger. Not a good one or a bad one. He deserved better than he got.
I don't think so. He got you.
Thank you, Scott.
What did your husband do exactly, Mrs. Creel?
Nothing much. He inherited. Some from his family and some from me. I think he had other ways of making money, but he never talked them over with me.
Ah, sure. What can you tell us about Thumbs Mackenzie, who killed him?
Tell me about Thumbs
Allegedly.
Mackenzie.
I hope he burns. I hope they fry him to a crisp.
Yeah, sunny side up. So why do you think he killed your husband?
He said that Frederick owed him some money. That's a lie. Frederick would have told me. I'd never seen the man before.
What about Dan Small?
Tell me about Dan Small.
One of my husband's associates. He visited once or twice when Frederick was alive.
When did you last see him?
I don't remember. I don't much care.
You don't like him, Mrs. Creel?
He doesn't like me. Sometimes I wonder if he talked Mackenzie into the murder. Who wants to find Mr. Small?
My client. I can't say more than that, Mrs. Creel.
Of course not. I should have remembered to respect your secrets while you were making free with mine.
Ho! This Dane's got a mouth or a lip that'll run you.
Tell me about Angela Donald.
Of course. I remember now. The detective who was with her when she died.
That was me.
I looked for you.
So did I. I found me again. It took a month.
Angela and I were sisters.
Really?
We had different fathers. Good-looking, worthless heels, the pair of them. I'm not surprised she never told you about me. We couldn't stand each other. We hardly saw each other in the last few years, but since she's been dead, I felt so hollow inside. As if a part of me was dead.
A part of you is dead. I'm sorry to inform you. How about that weather?
How about this heat?
Oh, surely we have more interesting things to talk about.
I just needed to cross it off my list. Hold your horses. Oh.
A brown fox fur. Obviously, he wasn't as quick as he claims.
I'll take that.
Nah, if that's the quick brown fox, that makes me the lazy dog.
What a line. Alright, photo of Dan.
He's much more pleasant in a photograph than he is in the flesh.
And Angela?
It's a photograph of my sister. Quite a good one. But then, I can't recall ever seeing a bad one.
Half-sister. Fork, knife, spoon, ring. Louise Creel, will you marry me?
Mr. Anger, how sweet. But it's not done for a widow to accept presents from good-looking single men. Please, keep it.
Ah, we've been rejected. Rejected. Okay, let's see what else we can maybe create some sort of distraction.
A painting. A bit more tasteful than the calendars Rolf hangs in our office.
You're a creep! Just like Freddy and Thumbs and cops and salesmen and pimps and lawyers and all the rest of them. You're all alike! Get out! Get out before I call the cops!
Now, Mrs. Creel, let's not get
Are you going to leave or do I have to make you dance?
I was just going. Good night, Mrs. Creel.
You lousy creep!
Whoops.
Nobody's ever really pleased to see a private eye, especially when he starts prying. The trail
Sorry.
hadn't gone cold, but Louise Creel had.
Uh-oh.
Hate.
She hated us, that's for sure. Oh, what's our guess? Alright, obviously I was just exploring. Yeah, well, I think it revealed a safe behind her, behind the mantle there, which is why she got all up in arms about it. So Louise Creel's apartment. We have the safe behind the wall, and we have our handbag on the sofa. Okay. There's probably more to explore there. We're not gonna be able to do it in this run. Oh, one thing. Let's actually. We should. I'm gonna. Yeah. Let me just clean this up a bit so we know exactly where to go each time. Police station. Oh, what the heck? Doo-doo-doo. I don't know why officer just extra noise. Denton will call him. Ba-ba-da. Okay, then Jake's joint. I guess newspaper office, but there's nothing really to do there other than just talk about stuff. Okay, and then I guess we should get a shave. Okay. Do we have time to make it to the jail to see Thumbs? I think she has the gun in her handbag.
The jail, built to keep undesirables out of public view. Some of the undesirables are on the wrong side of the bars. The smart ones. I asked to see Thumbs Mackenzie. I was taken to the visiting room, and then they let Thumbs in. I had to stop myself from throwing him a peanut.
I don't get visitors. Who are you?
Who aren't I?
Name's Scott Anger. I need some information. I'm hoping you could help.
Maybe. Maybe. Who wants to know? What are you gonna do for me while I'm riding around here in this joint anyway?
All right, one of the things I wanted to know actually was, did we get any intel from her? Nothing on Thumbs there. Yeah, so it doesn't seem like what's her name gave us any intel here that added to our general knowledge. That's too bad. All right, well, let's just talk to him then. What can you tell us about Dan Small?
Tell me about Dan Small.
Are you a friend of his?
Maybe. I haven't met him yet.
When you do, I wanna word with him. He's a scrawny little chicken, but he's got plenty in the brains department.
You know where he is?
If I did, I wouldn't be sitting here.
Oh, that's too bad. I I thought he wanted to he wanted a bribe or something. Oh, it's over here.
The wire mesh. It might hold thumbs, but it might not. There's just enough room to pass something flat down the side.
Oh.
You could probably fit Freddie Creel through there.
Right, because he got crushed. Okay, what would we want to be giving him other than maybe money? That's an interesting idea if it comes to it. 1 second, let's take a look. A pen. What would he use in the joint, right? Like, we can give him a knife as a shank, a butter knife. The tire iron, that might be interesting. Could he use some hair? I don't know, perhaps. Okay, keep that in mind. Tell me about yourself, Thumbs.
Tell me about yourself. I'm a good guy, mister. I don't make trouble. I stick up for my friends. Someone set me up and I'm taking the fall, but I ain't complaining.
Why not?
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
I wish he was alive, so I could break both his legs. I thought he was an okay guy, and it turned out he was a no-good, lousy stiff.
Tell me about Louise Creel.
She's a real looker.
That's all you gotta say, okay.
Tell me about Angela Donald.
That nightclub singer, she was a classy number. I was sure sorry to hear someone gave her the business.
How about this heat?
What do I care? I'm stuck in here.
I'm clean out of questions for now.
True, true. Would you like a look at this dirty postcard that could really serve you well in the joint?
I like you. You're not here to set me up. I'll level with you. What do you want to know?
I think that helped his memory, assuming he has one.
Nice. Ooh, everything cleared. Thank you, sir.
Tell me about Dan Small.
Me and him and Freddie Creel, we pulled a job about a month ago. Now, Freddie is dead, and I'm in here. You tell me where Dan is, Seamus.
Interesting. Interesting point of view.
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
He called me to say to meet him for the payoff after the job. He said I was lucky to get 10% when we'd agreed one trade. I got there and Freddie was dead. Then the police showed.
Okay.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm a good guy, mister. I don't make trouble. I stick up for my friends.
That's the same one.
Someone set me up and I'm taking the fall, but I ain't complaining.
One toid, as in 1/3.
Tell me about Louise Creel.
Her sister Angela was a looker too.
True.
Tell me about Angela Donald.
That nightclub singer, she was a classy number. I was sure sorry to hear someone gave her the business.
Well, that's the same. Weird that they would do that. Okay, so we found out the dirty postcard usage. Okay, so jail. Give dirty postcard to Thumbs. I guess and ask about Dan and Freddie.
The wire mesh. It might hold thumbs, but I'm clean out of...
Okay. Anything else we want to give him? Let's show him these photos just for yucks.
Me and him and Freddie Creel, we pulled a job about a month ago. Now, Freddie is dead, and I'm in here. You tell me where Dan is, Seamus.
What did he say, shameless? Or Seamus?
That nightclub singer, she was a classy number. I was sure sorry to hear someone gave her the business.
Okay, so just all
She was Dan's girl. I guess he has other things on his mind now.
She was two-timing us with Dan? No, this is personal. So we're not getting new notes about these guys. Somehow. That is, yeah, sisters. Dan's girl, hey? Very interesting, okay. Well, he already knows they're a PI, but okay, you can't even give it to him. Do you need any backup in your cell? No. That might be another way of currying favor with him, but I don't want to use it unless we have a reason to. Okay, for some hair.
What am I supposed to do with that in here?
I don't know. Use your imagination, man. Okay, I don't want to give him the ring. All right, thank you, sir. Come again.
Thumb's story had the honest ring of a man too stupid to lie convincingly. I was inclined to believe him. But if he didn't kill Freddy, who did?
Ba-ba-da. All right, we can still go to the foundry. Is it open? Let's see. Good. So this is where supposedly, I think Freddy died, right?
I can't hear any machinery. I'd say it's closed. I'll try again during working hours.
Oh, damn, you had me drive over
People
here for
breaking into murder scenes often get arrested as suspects.
God damn it. All right, show... There's a postcard. Okay. Well, that sucks.
The rear view mirror. Useful.
So what time is it?
It's afternoon. The heat rises off the sidewalks and the bankers downtown pick their teeth and skim off another 3%.
Okay. Whoops. Hey. Go to the left arrow, please. Thank you. All right. Well, Louise Creel, is the joint open?
Jake's is closed.
No.
Jake and his regulars are all sleeping peacefully in a puddle of gin.
Yeah, very strange, isn't it, Dark? All right, so where are we most likely, basically until we've learned, where are we most likely able to use that information? I guess probably police station or newspaper office. Good, he's still here. Up-a-da.
The police station again.
Anger.
Denton.
Thumbs McKenzie.
Tell me about Thumbs McKenzie.
A two-bit thug who likes to use his hands. We nailed him at the scene of his last crime, the murder of Freddie Creel. Not a pretty sight.
Didn't tell us much. Louise Creel.
Tell me about Louise Creel.
She's never done anything, except marry the wrong guy.
Well, that's something.
I'm clean out of questions for now.
Okay, so that doesn't really help us. Hair. Yeah, we don't really have anything new items. Okay. All right, so let's go to the newspaper.
Stay out of trouble.
If it's still open.
It'll be closed by the time I get there.
Crap.
Mac would be closed now. He's home sharpening his razors. Back at Meg's. July 30. Afternoon edition. Nothing new in the afternoon edition. I guess they haven't had a chance to make up any more news.
News.
Tell me about Louise Creel.
Yeah.
Tell me about Thumbs McKenzie.
Yeah. Just out of curiosity, if I gave her the spoon.
I'll take that.
Damn it. She just takes it. Well, because we're about to reload anyway, probably. But I just wanted to see.
Show someone who's interested.
You're interested. Could you use some hair?
Waste of good hair.
Okay, she actually commented about that. Is this a waste of a good plunger?
This ain't a pawn shop.
Pawn shop, that's right. Alright, that's not gonna help us. Alright, let me just try giving her $1. I'm just curious.
A tip? I've heard of those.
Now can you
I'm clean out of questions for now.
Wanna see if
That's
she-
what I like about Meg, her sense of humor.
Alright, so let's go to the Jake's joint.
Jake's is closed.
Still?
Jake and his regulars are all sleeping peacefully in a puddle of gin.
There aren't enough places open in the afternoon. It's ridiculous. Wow, we can actually try to go back here?
Back at Louise Creel's.
Oh, well, maybe. So hold on, it's spelled with a C, not a K. Okay. Ooh.
A door. I'm used to having them slammed in my face.
So we can actually try to break in.
It's locked.
Yep.
I'd hazard a guess she's still mad at me.
Maybe. Maybe she won't be the next day. Damn, there was more in her area to explore too. That's too bad. I could come back with a tire iron if she prefers. Okay, good. Alright, so we can ask them about Louise Creel. That's probably it, really.
Jake's joined again. Another night of smoke and smart guys.
Can I get in this time or do I need more intel? Oh, good. Oh, this is new. Okay, hi.
Jake. They say he's a killer. I've never had to put it to the test.
What's going on with his eye?
The bar. Jake keeps a shotgun under there for emergencies.
Really? Can we get a drink?
Tell me about Dan Small.
I let you in anger. I still don't like you. Don't push it.
Damn it. He's gonna kick us out then.
The bar. Jake keeps a shotgun
Fight you. I'm trying to access my inventory. Okay, thank you. I don't know what we have, what he'd be interested in, but...
I haven't seen him for a month.
Well, that was at least some intel.
She's dead.
She is, true. Could you use some hair? Looks like maybe.
Keep it.
Let me try playing a hand then before I come back here. Okay, we can get back there. Good. I probably just missed it the first night. Too bad. Alright, so... Oh, Louise and Thumbs. Okay.
Tell me about Thumbs Mackenzie.
You know the house rules.
Hey, get...
Which ones will I throw out?
Oh my god, we get such crap. Should we just try for... No. 4, 5, 6, 7. God damn. Can't even get us straight that way. Or that, well, yeah, not really either way. Wait, no, hey, put this down. Why can't I put the 9 down? There we go. Jesus. Put the 7 down, man. Oh, maybe another card has to be selected? What the hell? Put it down. Jeez. Okay, I guess you have to click low on the card for some reason. Yeah, I was trying to think about going for the straight, but... don't have enough cards for it, really. So we could do, like, yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll try to get a 6 and an 8. Stranger things have happened? I don't know.
2, thanks, Mickey.
All I've won 3 my way.
3 cards.
Yeah, we got jack shit.
Gigi stayed. Mickey raised. Red raised.
That's fine. We don't need to win. We just need to get intel, so I'll fold.
Gigi called. Mickey called.
Oh, trip 6.
Okay, Scotty. What do you want to know?
Thumbs.
Tell me about Thumbs McKenzie.
Thumbs comes in here one time and tells everyone he's off to settle a score. Next thing we hear, Freddy's been mangled by some machine, and the cops have caught Thumbs with his finger on the button.
Let's play some cards. My fingers are getting itchy.
Itchy. Alright, so that didn't tell us anything.
Which ones will I throw out?
Oh my god. Still getting crap. At least we got an ace, but... Alright, screw the straight business.
I'll have 3.
I'll have 1. 3 my way.
We always get like 2 of the same cards back. Ace high.
Gigi stayed. Mickey stayed. Red stayed.
Alright. You can't be that happy about it. You had a pair of kings and you stayed? Alright, whatever, man. Good for you.
Okay, Scotty. What do you want to know?
Pair of cowboys. I know about Louise Creel.
Tell me about Louise Creel.
Louise Creel, Freddy's wife. Oh boy, what a hot dame. She hasn't been around here for ages, and my eyes are missing her.
Knock it off, Red. She's a widow.
A poor widow like that shouldn't be left lonesome.
Man. Not giving us a whole lot of intel here. I guess we'll play once, just ask about the weather, just to confirm there's nothing going on there, but yeah, this is not good.
Which ones will I throw out?
God damn.
I'll have 3.
3 cards here.
3 my way.
1.
Gigi raised. Mickey called. Red called.
Fine, I'll call as well.
Great.
He finally won one, huh? Good for you. Wow, he got straight. Didn't he? No, interesting. Okay.
Okay, Scotty. What do you want to know?
Today's news.
How about this heat?
What do you expect us to know?
We read the same newspapers you do, Scotty. We check to see if we've made the front page.
5-1, Anger is back in suite with his reporter ding.
Reporter.
Good odds I'll pop you one if you say that again, Gigi.
Okay, okay.
Alright, let's talk to him now. What can you tell me about Louise Creel? Actually, no. Yeah, sure.
Tell me about Louise Creel.
Don't push it.
I already have, apparently.
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
You pushed it.
I pushed. He pulled a gun. I know when it's time to leave.
Ta-ta. What if I go back inside? Can we go to her place at night? Yes.
Back at Louise Creel's. Definitely. A door. I'm used to having them slammed in my face.
What if we try to break in here? She'll probably shoot and kill us, but... Da-da-da. Actually, can we go to the foundry?
What's up with that?
They didn't want us going there at night, but what if we try? Because what else are we going to do at night, right?
I can't hear any machinery. I'd say it's closed. I'll try again during working hours.
No.
People breaking into murder scenes often get arrested as suspects.
I'm willing to take that risk.
I can't hear any machinery.
Damn it. All right,
I'd
they
say
don't
it's
let you.
closed. I'll try again during working hours.
What's going on with the steering wheel, by the way? Is it... So you can go to the foundry at night, but you can't actually exit there. Oh my god. What is going on with this? Just get me the damn arrow. Ugh. So difficult fighting it. Yeah, I guess we can't do anything else. All right, this is going to be on day 3. It's going to be behind, but that's fine. We're still just trying to put pieces together of what we can do.
Back at my office.
Office. And what's his name isn't here, I assume? Yeah. Okay, oh, shit. That's actually fine. Okay. Let's check the alley.
The alley.
Nothing going on. Okay. And what's the deal with the closet? We still haven't gotten any clothes, I guess?
Bedtime.
I'm feeling pretty good about the day 1.
Sleeping Beauty has awakened.
Prince Charming, you ain't.
Can we talk to him?
There he is. What's the story?
You tell
I
me.
gave him the story. What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon there might be something to be found in the Creel apartment. You could break in, but I hear tell that's illegal, and the cops don't like you as it is. Is her phone in the living room?
No.
Easy. Next time you visit her, I'll call her up and give her the insurance salesman play. I'll keep her on the phone for a few minutes while you snoop around.
How do we, initiate that, though?
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon the Brooklyn Dodgers are going to have to shape up a long way if they're going to figure in this series.
So I can't ask him stuff from my people notebook? Apparently not. Scheisse.
You have it, Scott.
Yeah, he doesn't care. Okay. I'm not even going to bother saving, because...
Good luck, partner.
Likewise.
I don't want to save, for day 2. I do want to go to the foundry, though, and see what we can do there. Reckon Ralph.
The foundry. It's dirty, loud, and unpleasant. No wonder Thumbs liked it here. I paid the foreman $1 for directions to the murder machine. The smell of death was still hanging in the air.
Ah, the murder machine. Is this it? No, this is it.
The Crusher. If a machine had a soul, this one's would be blacker than Ralph's teeth. The safety grill. It didn't work too well for Freddie Creel. I'd better not make the same mistake.
Oh, I'll make the same mistake.
The Crusher. If a machine had a soul, this...
Don't mess with it.
The on switch. For Freddie Creel, this was like an elevator button marked Hell. The on switch.
Okay, so that's both the on switch. Da, 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 da. Maybe I can use it to crush my hair.
Hey, buddy, the safety grill.
Yes, all right, we got a death. We crushed ourselves. But how can you do that if... I thought we would have to be in the cage. Dame over? That's a good one. All right, so we want to get this from here, I guess. Da da da. All right, so what if we done it with the safety grill? All right, maybe we skip the shave. Yeah, because for now we just want to get intel and stuff. So let's do the newspaper office. Because we should have Thumbs Mackenzie already, right? That'll unlock the foundry. Let's go to the foundry and then let's figure out what to do there. Okay. Oh, I forgot it's nighttime. Okay, hang on. Actually, wait a minute. No, yeah, it's not unlocked. It's not unlocked yet. Game over.
Bedtime.
Okay, so this is now start of day 2. Game over. I hate that you can't turn around here. That's annoying. Oh, okay, good you can. At least from that point. Is it open yet?
The Tribune's open, but none of the journalists are there.
Yeah, it's not. We haven't unlocked it yet. So I guess go to the barber. Might as well. Because we're not going to learn anything at the police station.
Back at Max.
So I might as well get the shave. Whatever, just kill the time.
Towel time.
How about that Freddie Creel guy? I bet they had I'm not taking any more of your bets. You don't pay.
You got my nickel?
Have a nice day, Scott.
Thank you.
July 3rd, morning edition. How about this heat?
How about it? I am still surprised there's nothing else you can like pick up here.
I've got some.
Oh, that's there. All right.
See you tomorrow, Scott.
See ya.
The Tribune's open, but none of the journalists are there. The typesetters and cleaners. The police station.
All right, what if we...
Make it snappy.
This is actually good. If we don't give him another donut, does he still give us information or not?
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
Do I look like I got nothing to do except your work?
Wow. Okay, so you do have to give him a donut a day, apparently. So it would seem.
How about this heat?
I'm busy, Anger. Don't waste my time.
Yep. All right.
Stay out of trouble.
Apparently so.
The Tribune's open, but back at same old news. Donuts and coffee, thanks. Damn. I'm full.
Maybe one of these days.
Better not. Better not.
What do you mean better not?
Better not.
Damn.
Where's the tip?
Where's the service?
I was back. Hello, Frankie. How you doing? What have you got on? Seems that Freddie Creel was arrested a couple of times for minor offenses, but the big stop press was his death. On June 15th, Freddie lost a fight with a crusher at the O'Brien Foundry. Thumbs Mackenzie was arrested and charged with Creel's murder. Freddie was survived by a widow. There's no obit. I guess he wasn't a good citizen. What have you got on Thumbs Mackenzie? Thumbs Mackenzie has been in and out of jail a dozen times on standover offenses. He's there right now, charged with tipping one Frederick Creel headfirst into an industrial crusher. No bail. Apparently, Thumbs and Freddie used to be friends.
Okay. I guess while we're here...
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
The Creel murder?
Tell me about...
She wasn't very...
Tell me...
Old news.
Your old news. All right.
Ciao, Scott. That's it.
Ciao. All right, let's go to the foundry. I need to look in the manual.
The foundry. It's dirty, loud, and unpleasant. No wonder thumbs.
All right, so if the safety grill's on, what if it happens? Nothing.
The Crusher. If a machine.
So we could actually probably use this to crush something if we had something to crush. Like a donut. Yeah, I don't think we have any. I was hoping to get like clues here, but.
The Crusher.
Oh. You have a straw? What is that? Oh. Can we reach it with like... Can we use the knife to get it?
I can only reach grease sludge. Cutlery will be thinking it's back at Meg's.
What? Cutlery will be thinking it's back at Meg? Oh, maybe the tire iron or the, yeah, maybe the tire iron. Mountain hook?
It won't reach.
Yeah, probably the tire iron. Plunger.
It won't reach.
Okay, let's see if we can go to the car. Anything else of interest in this area?
Metal stuff. Looks like a plate of donuts.
Did someone say donuts?
Metal stuff. A forklift. A dangerous machine when moving. Safest place for me is to be on the seat. Safest place for anyone else would be in the next block.
True. Wow, we can actually drive this thing? Oh, what's this? What are we doing here?
They won't join. The middle lengths are being removed. They won't join. The middle lengths are being removed.
So we need to get like some wire here to repair the forklift? Okay. Interesting. Unless we could use like, I don't know. Yeah, alright. Use the knife to connect it. Nice. Cool. Can I push this back down or? Wait a minute. What about this one? Oh. Do we need multiples? Yeah, maybe.
Nah. Nah.
Nah. It's unclear, he won't say anything. Not getting much in the way of feedback. Or is it joining? The graphics are so crummy, it's hard to tell. What if I try to use the fork instead of the spoon? Okay, so it maybe does something? It's sort of hard to know. Alright, well, let me get the tire iron and we'll come back.
Metal stuff. Looks like a big waffle.
Waffle. Metal waffles. We might need the wrench for this job too. Damn it. How do I... No. Okay. All right. Let's go here. So can we get it with the tire? Oh my god. Simulclick sucks. Ooh. No. Damn it. So that's too big to fit in there. Wrench?
It's too thick.
You're too thick. What about our spoon?
I can only reach grease sludge. Cutlery will be thinking it's back at Meg's.
Oh, we still have the dirty postcard.
It won't reach.
There. So we need something thin and long. Perhaps. We tried the plunger, or the fountain pen and the plunger. Yeah, so I don't think we have whatever we need for this yet. Alright, let's try the other area. The forklift. Oh. So if you come back, then it'll work, maybe? I don't even know what we're trying to accomplish with this. We'll probably die. Even if this works, which it doesn't look like it is. We have nothing we can interact with here. Oh, wait. Oh, why is it so small? Why are these hotspots tiny? What are we trying to do here?
A corpse.
Oh.
Something's going on, and it stinks worse than this guy.
Excellent.
A wallet. Let's see who you were, pal.
Ooh, $113.
Carl Brewer. A dead detective is a bad omen. Things are getting messy.
Oh, that's the PI. The other PI. I'll definitely take his money. Okay. Ah. Is that a license?
I'm carrying enough. Any more, and I'll have to hold a garage sale.
Garage sale. Okay. Gun license. Can I take his money? Oh, definitely. He's not going to need any of this. Thank you. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, wait a minute. Can I just take his... Why can't I take his, the wallet just as a full item? Wait, can I? Or... No, I can't. Yeah. Alright, well, I'd rather have... Gun license? Probably would rather have the gun license, actually. But anyway, we'll put the stuff back in the car and get it and get this anyway. It's not a big deal.
Carl Brewer, my ex-rival.
How can you tell? Oh, just from the wallet.
Carl Brewer, my ex-rival.
Any forensic clues?
Carl Brewer.
No. So the game doesn't seem so interested in the forensic piece of it.
Carl Brewer.
Yeah, apparently not. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? I guess we'll give one for the discovery of him, and then one for the we fixed the forklift. Okay, so fix forklift with probably should use fork and spoon and keep the knife. The knife seems like it'd be more useful later. Take wallet contents from PI. What's his name? Carl Brewer. We also need to figure out item for retrieving crusher. Okay. Oh. Wait, what?
Metal stuff.
I guess we just moved it back in position. Why is this tiny? So I wonder if you could have looked, if we could have looked at that before we used the machine, and we would have said, "Oh, there's something there," you know, like that kind of thing. All right, hang on. So let's go back to the.
I left the corpse in the open for the foreman to see. A double murder. Now he can charge $2 for the tour. He's already called in the first customers, the city police.
Oh, oh, come on. This is annoying. Does this mean I can't get the other item? The PI license, whatever it is. Oh, good. Okay. Good.
Brewer's private investigator license. He should have carried a police badge instead. It might have deflected the bullets.
Now it only says you can. The keyboard controls only work if the no mouse driver is detected.
Brewer's gun license. My wallet's been lighter since Denton took mine off me. Mind, it didn't seem to do Brewer any good.
Indeed. He didn't even have a gun, apparently. Yeah. Alright, I guess we'll stop at the jail on the way back.
The jail. I asked to see Thumbs Mackenzie. I was taken to the visiting room, and then they let Thumbs in. I had to...
Okay, so dirty postcard. Hey.
I think that helped his memory.
Damn.
Tell me about...
Are you me and him and Fred?
Freddy?
Tell me about...
I wish he was alive, so I could break both his... He called me.
Carl Brewer?
Tell me about Carl Brewer.
Carl.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay. Then show him the photo of Angela.
That nightclub singer, she was a classy number. I was sure sorry to hear someone gave her the business. She was Dan's girl. I guess he has other things on his mind now.
This did not come out on the Amiga, only Dawson McIntosh. So you'll still wonder, because it never happened. Our general note, why have we had any more general notes? That's interesting. Private Identity Foundry under iron bars. Okay. Oh, we don't have Louise Creel as a I guess later. What if I showed you his PI license?
Don't mean nothing to me.
I figured. Do you know where we could get a copy of this gun license?
Don't mean nothing to me.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thumb's story had the honest ring of a man too stupid to lie convincingly. I was inclined to believe him. But if he didn't kill Freddy, who did?
So Carl Brewery probably wouldn't even be able to. Maybe the police station. Oh, what time is it?
It's afternoon.
Damn. 3:15. So the newspaper office will probably be closing soon. Louise Creel's we can kind of go to any time. So I'm stuck between the newspaper and the... oh, Brewer's office is a location too. Holy shit. Yeah, let's go Brewer's office.
The building where Carl Brewer has his office. I suppose if I solved more cases, I could afford a building like that too.
It's nighttime already?
The desk clerk was asleep. I figured I could let myself in, one way or the other.
It seems like I can do anything.
There's a fine line between protecting your client's privacy and concealing evidence. You just crossed it.
What? It's a game over? If
Denton kept me dangling for hours while he chewed me out. He's sore at me, and I'm sore at him. At least we're even.
Oh no, okay, it's not game over. Should we have gone to the police office? Wait, did they take away the PI license we have? No. So they're just pissed we didn't go report it first, I guess? Interesting. Can I go in now?
It's open, but Denton's not there. I prefer to talk to him.
Oh.
He almost likes me, which is more than I can say to the rest of them.
I don't know, several hours. Can we go back now? It might be closed.
Tidy town. Welcome, Scott Anger. Empty. A glass door.
Door.
The keyhole. If you look through a private investigator's keyhole, you're likely to see an eye looking straight back at you.
Oh man, that was lame.
The keyhole. If you look through a private a buzzer. To keep people's grubby fingers off the nice, clean glass door.
Door.
Empty.
So we have to actually break our way in here. If there's a diamond ring, can we like use it to take down the glass? No. We still have a spoon. Okay.
Locked.
Damn. Okay, so maybe a tire and just smash it? Smashy, smashy. Why not?
Police! Hold it!
Consider me held.
I stand up for you at City Hall, and this is the reward I get? I've had enough anger.
Okay. Oh, we got our license revoked. Cancelled.
I was off the case and out of a job.
Oh.
I laugh about it, but despite this heat, something is frozen inside and just might break if I open my mouth. Nothing useful, of course. Just a heart.
Alright, well, we got to see a different kind of death. We got arrested. Oh, man. All right. Well, it's good. We're like figuring out more stuff. So now I'm wondering if we go to the police station on the way back. It's probably the move. Oh, I keep on forgetting it's night. I think we should just do the save after this because we can't do anything on the night day one.
Bedtime.
Sugar glass. Well, what do you mean by skipping ahead? Okay. The shady thing is you need to kill time first. Oh, easy. You just press escape.
Back at max.
It skips audio and video scenes.
How about that Freddie Creel guy? I'm not taking. You have a nice day.
Have a splendid day.
July 30. Morning edition. How about...
See you tomorrow.
What would be great is if they allowed saving, in, like just put the saving interface in the car. That would be so much better in so many different ways.
Back.
Oh, you know what? Actually, let's take a look at something. Hang on. I want to see the manual. What are the items that take up time? I know eating, sleeping, traveling. Okay, researching, visiting people, traveling, sleeping, eating, playing poker, interrogating. If you get interrogated? Okay, so like, as long as we're talking to someone, talking to them more isn't going to bleed more time. Okay.
Donuts and coffee, thanks. I'm full. I'm full. I'll... Damn. I should have saved... Better not.
Where is it?
If I could tip her a nickel, I would, but I can only tip in increments of $1.
The Tribune's open, but none of the... The police station.
Make it snappy.
A sight.
I don't think talking to him is going to reveal anything. I think we might as well just go. Because I don't think he... Yeah, it doesn't really...
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
A small-time hood with big-time ambitions. Too bad for him. Ended up pitched head first into a crusher by one of his business partners.
How about this heat?
Do I look like I got nothing to do except your work?
Mm-hmm.
Stay out of trouble.
I was... Hello, Frankie. How you... What have you got on... Seems that... What have you... Thumbs Mc...
Okay, thank you. Come again.
Ciao, Scott.
Ba-ba-dum. Well, we have a couple options, right? If we go to the Foundry, we can get access to Brewer's apartment. Or office. But I don't have a great way to break in there yet. The other option is maybe we should just try to figure out who these Creels and we can get an item that'll help us. Because we also need an item to get whatever's under that crusher, so. Yeah, let's start with Creel. Please, Creels.
Louise Creel's apartment block. A nice place. It's probably full of nice people with nice cats and nice dogs.
Didn't I have Louise Creel's apartment here? Okay. Alright, probably if I took her purse, that would also be a death.
I'd like to ask you some questions. Tell me about Freddie Creel.
My husband was a man, Mr. Anger. Not a good one or a bad one. He deserved better than he got.
I don't think so. He got you.
Thank you, Scott.
What did your husband do exactly, Mrs. Creel?
Nothing much. He inherited. Some from his family and some from me. I think he had other ways of making money, but he never talked them over with me.
Tell me about Dan Small.
One of my husband's associates. He visited once or twice when Frederick was alive.
When did you last see him?
I don't remember. I don't much care.
You don't like him, Mrs. Creel?
He doesn't like me. Sometimes I wonder if he talked Mackenzie into the murder. Who wants to find Mr. Small?
My client. I can't say more than that, Mrs. Creel.
Of course not. I should have remembered to respect your secrets while you were making free with mine.
Tell me about Angela Donald.
Of course. I remember now. The detective who was with her when she died.
That was me.
I looked for you.
So did I. I found me again. It took a month.
Angela and I were sisters. We had different fathers. Good-looking, worthless heels, the pair of them. I'm not surprised she never told you about me. We couldn't stand each other. We hardly saw each other in the last few years, but since she's been dead, I felt so hollow inside, as if a part of me was dead.
So does this add to our notes on her? No. Thought it had though. Weird.
Tell me about Thumbs Mackenzie.
I hope he burns.
Tell me about yourself.
You first.
How about this heat?
Oh, surely.
Okay. So we know that's the radio we can turn off. Before we take anything, let's just scope out the situation.
A chair. A chair.
Great chair.
A cigarette stand.
Huh. Something in here.
It's locked.
Okay, locked, I guess, china cabinet? What is going on with this fireplace? Oh, that's the same.
A cigarette stand.
Can I use my cigarette there? No. Can I take your fruit?
Nah, if that's the quick brown fox, that makes me the lazy dog.
What are you looking for, Mr. Anger? The bedroom?
Yes. So what if we try to take her purse? Did you get pissed?
You're a creep! Just like Freddy and Thumbs
Yes.
and cops and
He
salesmen
does.
and pimps and lawyers and all the rest of them. You're all alike! Get out! Get out before I call the cops!
Now, Mrs. Creel, let's not get excited.
Are you going to leave or do I have to make you dance?
I was just going. Good night, Mrs. Creel.
You lousy creep!
A handbag. The easiest way to learn about a woman is to look in her handbag. The hardest way to learn is to have her catch you at it.
Indeed.
Nobody's ever really pleased to see a private eye, especially when he starts prying. The trail hadn't gone cold, but Louise Creel had.
enough. So let's see. I guess we do Foundry, and then. Problem is, Brewer's office isn't gonna be useful until we get the right item. Meanwhile, the jail would be helpful, I guess. We won't be able to look up
The jail,
Brewer, though.
built to keep undesirable. I think that. Tell me about.
Are you me?
Tell me about.
I'm a
Tell me.
assistant.
Tell me.
I call
Tell me.
that. What?
Okay, and then photo of Angela.
That no, she was.
Thumbs. The glove compartment. After filling it with.
Okay. I'm trying to think here. Hey, I don't know why it's so difficult to. So we could go. It's probably not worth saving since we pissed her off. I'm trying to think. Did we learn any? Did we get any new people? No. Items. No. Check it at the police station, I guess. If not, we'll have to go to the Foundry.
Tell me about Thumbs Mackenzie.
A two-bit thug who likes to use his hands. We nailed him at the scene of his last crime, the murder of Freddie Creel. Not a pretty sight.
Tell me about Louise Creel.
She's never done anything except marry the wrong guy.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess I should have gone to the Foundry then. Should.
Stay out of trouble.
It's probably closed already now.
I can't hear any machinery.
Damn it. Ah. So I'm thinking I might need to do a save when we do all the morning stuff before we head up to the new locations. Just because now it's not an optimized one because you end up going out of your way to the office, but it's going to save us a lot of time. Yeah, I think that's the smart play. Because otherwise I'm just going to end up... yeah, it doesn't really help us.
It'll be closed by the time.
Yeah, crap. Unless we can do the
Back
break-in
in my office
tonight. Hang on. Is he still here? He is, good.
Good night, partner.
Oh, no.
Likewise.
Damn it, he's heading out. Crap. Huh.
My hat. My hat makes a man look dignified.
Doesn't it just?
My hat.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess, yeah, we should reload then. Shit. Alright. So yeah, let's do all the stuff downtown. Save before we head uptown. Just so we don't have to keep on doing this again and again. Actually, do I have... Hang on. Oh, good. I'm not covering the tire iron. Okay, good. Or the wrench.
Back it. Donuts and... I'm... July morning. How about...
Well,
Back it.
How about... Have a nice... See you tomorrow.
The Tribune's open.
Damn it, still closed? Alright, I guess turn in the
police
donut.
station.
Make it snappy.
Thanks.
A sight to... Nah.
Okay, not worth talking about that.
Stay out of trouble.
I was... Hello, Frankie. What have you got? Seems that...
Oh.
What have you got? Thumbs Mc...
Okay. So... yeah, let's not.
Ciao, Scott. That's Italian.
Alright, so we're gonna do a save here. It's not optimized, but we just need we need a way for making progress here. Okay, so take to restore. Okay. Is he here?
There he is. What's the story?
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon the Brooklyn Dodgers are...
What do you reckon?
I reckon it's time you got back to...
Nah, he's useless.
Nah.
Good luck, partner.
Likewise.
Alright. So do you want to do Foundry or Creel? I think Creel. Yeah.
Louise.
Although we could have done this anytime, technically. Shit. We should have done the Foundry. It's alright.
Tell me.
One of my...
Tell me.
Of Angela.
Tell me.
My...
Tell me. Tell me.
I...
How about...
Oh, sure.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
What aren't I looking for?
Louise Creel.
It's a photograph of my sister. Quite a good one. But then, I can't recall ever seeing a bad one. He's much more pleasant in a photograph than he is in the flesh.
Okay, can we take a photo of you?
Your time is money, Mr. Anger. Go spend it somewhere else.
Whoa, she kicked us out
I
for that?
guess the old Scott Anger charm has gotten a little rusty after a month in the rain.
Damn, she did not like that. Holy shit. So I can't talk to her even now? Is she gonna slam the door in our face? Wow, she gave us the same thing as if
I'd hazard a guess she's still mad at me.
As if I like tried to steal her stuff by taking a photo of her. Come on. Alright, hang on, let's I'm gonna restore because that's kind of ridiculous. Although actually I am curious when we go back there.
Back at my...
Is he here that we can talk to about
There he is. What's the story?
I gave him the story. What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon if this heat keeps up, I'm gonna...
What do you reckon?
I reckon it's time you got...
What do you reckon?
I reckon...
No, shit. Okay, so we definitely need to restore then. I thought he was gonna, like, set up the diversion with her. Actually, since we are restoring, we should do the foundry first, I guess. Just to unlock.
Good luck, partner.
We have another thing to talk to Louise about, and it's not time restricted. The foundry is the most time restricted item or location.
The foundry.
Okay. I just wanted to get the scene of
The
why it doesn't-
engine's dead. It's probably gone out in sympathy for Freddy.
Oops. Okay. So I'm gonna hold onto the knife and we'll use the fork and spoon.
A corpse. Something's going on, and it stinks worse than this guy.
Oops. Why is the... Maybe we actually want to keep his license here, because otherwise they're not going to know who it is.
Carl Brewer, my ex-rival. Carl Brewer, my...
Alright, what if we go immediately to the police station? It'll be a good lesson. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da. The knife doesn't work here?
I can only reach grease sludge. The cutlery will be thinking it's back at Meg's.
Yeah, alright. So we don't have what we need. We still don't have what we need for this. What if we try to get it afterwards? That doesn't matter. Okay, so the crushing doesn't matter. What if I open up the grate and then try to get it? Doesn't matter. Okay. Alright.
I left the corpse in the open for the foreman to see. A double murder. Now he can charge $2 for the tour.
Oh.
He's already called in the first customers, the city police.
Maybe we should not have done... Yeah, maybe we should have covered the body up. So actually we'll be able to tell. If we go right to the police station now, do we get screwed? If we self-report? Maybe we need to cover up the body.
The police station again.
Anger?
Denton.
Carl Brewer. What can you tell us?
Tell me about Carl Brewer.
We thought Brewer was on vacation to beat this heat. Instead, he's as dead as a one-horse town whose horse just died. You must be happy.
I didn't kill him, in case you're wondering.
Don't get sore. We're investigating. You didn't like Brewer, that's all.
If you're going to suspect everyone who disliked Brewer, you're going to have to suspect half the town.
Okay, so that's why I guess don't show up to his office for a while? I don't know.
Tell me about Thumbs McKenzie.
A two-bit thug who likes to use his hands. We nailed him at the scene of his last crime, the murder of Freddie Creel. Not a pretty sight.
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
A small-time hood with big-time ambitions. Too bad for him. Ended up pitched head first into a crusher by one of his business partners.
Tell me about Louise Creel.
She's never done anything, except marry the wrong guy.
And if we give him the license to brewer?
You're booked for burglary, tampering with evidence, accessory after the fact, obstructing police, and answering back. There's a fine line between protecting your client's privacy and concealing evidence. You just crossed it.
So why did the
Denton
sirens...
kept me dangling for hours while he chewed me out. He's sore at me, and I'm sore at him. At least we're even.
Why did the sirens get called on us before? Is what I want to know. Can we go to the jail at night, by the way?
Visiting hours are over for the day. There's no point going out there.
Okay. Well, hey. So we still need some items. How do we arrange the burglary of Louise Creel's?
Jake's joined. Tell me about Carl Brewer.
I let you in anger. I still don't like you. Don't push it.
What if I gave him something? He's just gonna get pissed at us.
Which ones will I throw out?
Ooh. Got a pair.
I'll have 3.
3 cards here.
3 my way.
3 cards.
GG raised. Mickey called. Red raised.
Call.
GG raised.
Alright, we're screwed.
Mickey raised. Red raised. GG raised. Mickey raised. Red raised. GG raised. Mickey raised.
Damn.
Red raised. GG raised. Mickey raised. Red raised. GG called. Mickey called.
Great!
Man, these people get full houses more than anyone I've ever seen. Nobody
Okay,
raised.
Scotty, what do you want to know?
Carl Brewer.
Tell me about Carl Brewer.
We heard he tried to bench press a 2-ton pile of bars.
He was a bit depressed. Or at least his head was. That's funny.
You hated him, didn't you, Anger?
I could get to hate you, GG.
Never mind. Let's just have a friendly game of cards. Who's deal?
These guys are not that useful. Oh, they stole the license. The police took this stuff from me. Damn it. Oh, that sucks. My bad. What else do we need to, Yeah, they're not gonna tell us anything about that. Okay. So I did screw that up. For sure.
Tell me about Dan Small.
Don't push it. I haven't seen him for a month.
Tell me about Louise Creel.
You pushed it.
I pushed. He pulled a gun. I know when it's time to leave.
Problem is she's in there. I need, what's his name to call her, but he's not there. Ralphio.
Louise.
Let's pick a door with a knife. You cannot do that. Actually, yeah, if we break in with a tire iron, will she shoot us? Let's try to get a fun death. Hey, oh my god. They move your cursor, so it's really annoying. Oh, you can't even use it here. Damn it.
Louise Creel stood 5'8" and 8.7 on the Richter scale.
Didn't we
She
talk to
had
him?
legs that wouldn't quit. I figured she'd be exhausting to be around. I'm Scott Anger. I'm a private investigator.
Oh.
I'm looking for Dan Small.
I guess I forgot we had restored.
Well, you won't find him here, Mr. Anger. But come on in.
Oh, so we get another shot at this?
I'd like to tell me about
One of my...
Of Angela.
Tell me.
My...
Tell me about Carl Brewer.
Oh, surely we have more interesting things to talk about.
So she doesn't even know Carl Brewer.
Tell me about...
I hope
How about...
your time...
She got
I
pissed.
guess the old Scott Anger charm has gotten a little rusty after a month in the rain.
That's fine. So if you say two irrelevant things to her, that's it, you're out. Okay. Got it.
The building where...
Milkwell.
The desk clerk was asleep. I figured I could let myself in, one way or the other.
Alright, Ooh, okay. Could this work? Probably not, but let's try it. Oh, shit. It's a very small plunger, by the way. So we have to connect something to the plunger. Tire iron? Well, no, that's going to break the door, break the glass. Wouldn't we need to, man, I'm tired, but... Well, I figure if we use the other end of the rope to wrap around the tire iron, then we would have leverage to pull on the plunger. No, just did it separately.
Police! Hold it!
Consider me held.
Okay.
I stand up for you at City Hall, and this is the reward I get? I've had enough, Anger.
So now we
I
gotta
was
use this.
off the case and out of a job.
All right.
I laugh about it, but despite this heat, something is frozen inside and just might break if I open my mouth. Nothing useful, of course. Just a heart.
All right, so our save is like here. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm tired, so we're gonna.
That's enough for today.
Yeah, definitely enough for today. Oh, wow! Just as Dr. CDCS comes with the raid, thank you so much, Doctor. Oh my gosh! Welcome, Raiders. I literally just closed down. The day was loaded because I'm about to sign off myself. But thanks so much, Doctor. Really appreciate it. Welcome everyone to the Adventure Quest, where we are in the middle of a playthrough. The Dame Was Loaded, which is a mid-90s detective noir FMV game. An Australian-made game, in fact. If that's the sort of thing that interests you, this is the Adventure Quest, where we play all manner of adventure games, including text adventures, traditional point-and-clicks, FMVs, even Shudder, visual novels. Yeah, we've played 399 of them. What were you streaming tonight, Doctor? I know the Doctor plays a lot of great retro games, for sure. Oh, Deathgate. Oh, nice. Oh, Softlock. Oh, sorry to hear it. Yeah, Deathgate I had a good time with. Yeah, Legend game. It's hard to find a bad Legend game. They do very good in general. They might have the highest batting average of any prolific adventure game publisher, I think. Or even developer, yeah. Before we do sign off, though, I just want to collect my thoughts for what we're going to try tomorrow. Obviously, don't be stupid with giving. There's some nuance here between what we take off. We might need to keep the body brewer hidden. I'm thinking that's what we might need to do to lower suspicion. So we might move the forklift back over. I'm going to make that as a question mark. Move forklift to recover Carl Brewer. So his murder doesn't get reported? Because I don't know how that's helpful for the police to know that. So I think we're going to do that. We still need that item for retrieving the crusher. We now know a brewer's office has to be something in coordination with the plunger. The jail, I think we're in good shape with. The question is, I think we need to coordinate Louise, what's her name? Creel's apartment. We're going to need to coordinate, ask about everyone, check, or look at handbag, painting, and china cabinet. And then we're going to have to arrange with Ralph for the distracted break-in to occur at night. I think that's what we're going to have to do. But this will give us the Carl Brewer as a person. It'll also open up Carl Brewer's office. And we do get good intel from Thumbs McKenzie about a few different people, actually. So that's good. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do tomorrow. Cool. And we ended up using the spoon and fork for the forklift. So let's just do a little bit of note cleaning here. Fork. Raid roster, dirty postcard we gave to Thumbs McKenzie. And anything else here? Oh, we actually, a few new items actually. We get the Brewer's gun license, and we also get Brewer's PI license. We'll have to see how those are helpful. Okay, good. And then I guess we could research Carl Brewer later, maybe. Could be interesting. All right, cool.